Hey everybody, it's been a little while since I've done any kind of little tutorial, so I'm just going to do a real quick one. I'm going to make a Superman symbol, a 3D Superman symbol. So what I did was I went ahead and printed out a Superman symbol. You can see the line down the middle. I actually printed up like a poster style because it was too big for letter. If you want to know how to do that, just send me an instant inbox message or a private message and I'll tell you how to do that, or later I'll upload a video. So I went ahead and took this image and made it so that I can print it out. Right now it's 13, no sorry, it's yeah, it's 13 inches by 10 inches long. So basically what I did was, you can see here that I went ahead and cut the symbol all the way out and cut the ones in the center. Now you're going to actually do this in 3 layers. So what I did, I'm not sure if you're able to see it on this side, but what I did was I did one of them that all it is just the outline. So I took it here, drew out my outline all the way around. That's one piece. The other piece, you're actually going to mark the outside line as well as the inside line. So you're going to take all these insert cuts, you're going to lay it down here. I laid it down on this spot right here, and I went ahead and drew out all my insert lines. Then what I got to do is I'm going to cut out all the lines that I already made inside there. So I'm going to cut out this one, this one. So what we're going to do is, this is going to consist of 3 layers. It's going to consist of one long piece, which is going to be our background. This is going to be our bottom section, the full cut, and then the piece where we're going to cut out all the pieces or all these inserts is actually going to be the top section. By doing that, what we're going to do is we will add 3 different colors. So we can, now here's where you can kind of get creative and do it however you want. You can do a bunch of these and do them different colors. I want to do kind of a Supergirl version. I know that Supergirl also uses the same colors as Superman, being their brothers. But what I want to do is I'm going to do, instead of the red on the outside line piece, I'm going to do it in pink. So I'm going to do pink on the outside. I'm going to do yellow on the center layer, and then I'll do blue on the outside. So I'll do pink, yellow, and I will do the blue on the outside. I'm still debating on the blue, still trying to see what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. Then I'll get all the pieces together, and then I will come back. And then right now, in just a second, you guys will see what the 3 look like once they're put together. And then I'll talk a little bit more about how we're going to do the coloring and how you can kind of mix it up yourself when you do yours. Okay? All right, we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back. So what I've done is I went ahead and cut all of my pieces. These are the ones that I was talking about. You can see there's the one with the cutouts. Here's my solid piece. And then as my background, again, you can choose whatever shape you want. You can put it on a heart, you can put it on a circle, you can put it on a square. I like doing a square because it kind of looks something you can hang on your wall or hang on your door or whatever it is you want to do with it. So I made one square piece. And I'll give you an idea of, so when I did it, I just kind of spaced it out so it looked a little bit like this. And I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like. So we have 3 pieces. We're going to put them like this, and then it's going to look something like that. Just, painted, of course. Now, before you paint, right now I'm building this with EVA Foam. So EVA Foam tends to absorb the paint, especially when you use like an acrylic spray paint, or sorry, lacquer spray paint. So what I try to use is you can use, there's 2 products. This is called the Flexi Dip, and this is called the Plasti Dip. You can use one of these 2. What they do is they put on like a plastic coating. This will help so that when you go over it, it basically is like a base coat. So when you go over it doesn't absorb so much paint, and it allows you to use less paint when you're painting it, and give you a nice smooth paint when you're doing it. So either one of these will work. They're actually the same thing. They're just different brands. This Flexi Dip is actually the new stuff. You can pick them up at Home Depot for probably like $6. So you can go over. You can either use I'm probably going to go over with a white just because a lot of the colors I'm using, like yellow, are really light tone. This one right here is actually a black. So it just depends on what colors you're going to be painting with. That depends on what colors you should use as like a base coat. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and add the base coat. I'm going to add the Flexi Dip or Plasti Dip as a base coat. I'll do it to all three pieces. Now again, I'm doing this with the Superman one, but really you can do this with any superhero logo. You can just grab them and kind of take the same concept that I used here, and you can create your own. You can do the Batman symbol, you can do Green Lantern symbol. You can do pretty much any superhero logo that you want in this same technique. So I'd love to see some of your work. So if you guys do your own version, send me a link, send me a picture. I'd love to see it. You can find me on facebook.com Frost Cosplay, F-R-O-S-T, Frost Cosplay. You can go on there and see some of my other work, but also go on there and share your pick. I'd love to see what superhero logo you did with this concept and how it turned out. I'd love to see you guys do some stuff as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add the base coat, and then I will come back. And actually, I'll probably add the base coat and start adding the color, and then I'll just explain to you what I did with the coloring and how you'll use it to determine your base coats your coats that you're going to do on each level. Alright, so I will see you guys in a little bit, and I'll be right back. And Superman. Alright, hi everybody. Okay, so I went ahead and added my Flexi Dip onto the foam, and then I went ahead and painted, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so first we have, so I did this in pink because I'm going to do kind of a Supergirl kind of thing. So here is the pink one. Now again, I need to add a little bit more pink on the side, but I'm going to do that once I attach it. Here's a coat that goes below that one, so here's the other piece, the second layer. So it'll look like this. Okay. And then here's my third layer. Now you can notice that if certain spots you don't have to use the paint because you're going to be putting these parts over it. So I'm going to take these two right here. I'm going to put it here, and you can just use a silicone. I'm just going to use my hot glue or hot silicone and stick these together. But once you do, you'll end up with this. Okay. Now again, you can play around with the colors. You can play around with shapes. You can add different things inside of them. Really this is just the basis, the foundation, so that you can go ahead and maybe work on and create your own design, come up with some other cool ideas on, play off of this. But this is a fun way to just do a very simple 3D superhero logo. And then you can take this, you can use a double stick tape on the back, or you can use maybe some hanging wire for pictures. And then hang it up, and you can use it, hang it up on your wall or whatever you like to do with it. So there you go. Here is a superhero 3D logo of Supergirl. So I hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. Drop me a line. Again, you can check us out at me and my son at facebook.com/Frost Cosplay. Frost Cosplay, you can find us on Twitter, you can find us on Instagram, you can find us on YouTube, obviously. And check us out, drop us a line. If there's something you'd like me to show you how to do, drop me a line on what you're looking for, and I'll try to do my best to get it up for you. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on making your 3D superhero logo, and check us out for any other things. So thank you very much.